Hi, welcome to Mentoring Moments with Pastor Paul. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 essentials for spiritual growth. As leaders, you and I, we are called to create environments where people take their next steps towards growing in spiritual maturity and spiritual multiplication. But the question to ask is, how do people grow spiritually? What sort of environments? What are some of the core things that will help them to develop spiritually? Well, Andy Stanley, in his book, Deep and Wide, mentions about 5 key things that will help people. Now, over the years, I've looked at it and I've adopted it, and I've brought in a few things to help me understand this framework. There are 5 key things. Number 1, it is private disciplines that people practice daily at home. Private disciplines. What are some of the private disciplines you want? One is the discipline of silence and solitude. People need to take time to be alone in the presence of God. That's one discipline. The second one is a discipline of study of scriptures. We need to have a systematic approach to study scriptures. The third one is to process our life, reflect, and also record what God is actually saying to us. It is a process of reflection and journaling. And as a result, we can go and respond before God in surrender. These are some of the core disciplines that people need to practice at home. The second one is a personal involvement in the church. A personal involvement in church. People need to be planted in a local church. They need to say, this is the place where I belong, where I'm planted, I'm putting down my roots. Personal involvement also in serving in a local ministry. This is important. Why? Because before God can transform your heart, He needs to get your head as well as engage your hands. As leaders, we invite people to engage their heads with us, engage their hands with us, and in the process, God will get their heart. So heads, hands, heart. As a result, their habits will change. So 4H right there. The second one is the personal involvement in church. The third one is practical teachings that people receive week to week at a church. See, one of the core things we are called to do as leaders is to provide practical teachings for people. How do they apply this truth in their life? Practical application. Now, it is not how much you know, it's how much you have applied that makes a key difference. So practical teachings. So people need to have a hunger to listen to the Word of God being taught in an active listening mode, where they're taking notes, where they go home and reflect upon it and to apply, make the necessary application. So these 3 things help. The next 2 is about personal life. One is about pivotal events. There are some core key events that is taking place in our lives. Pivotal events could be as traumatic as losing a loved one or going through a traumatic experience of life, or it could be something significant, a milestone, or just change in one chapter to another chapter, a new season. These pivotal events, you need to bring it before the Lord and process it through a theological framework. You got to go before the Lord and see what God is doing in this season of my life. What is God teaching me? What have I learned? Process the pivotal events in a God-centered manner. And the 5th one is providential relationships. You and I, God has brought people into our lives. When the devil wants to trouble you, he sends you people. When God wants to bless you, He will also send you people. You need to discern the relationships into your life, because the relationships that you have around you, they're going to either be a blessing in your life or they're going to be a trouble. Now, this relationship, if it is sent by the Lord, it's a providential relationship. You got to learn to nurture and develop and grow that relationship. You got to invest in that relationship. Why is this important? A pastor the pastor of your church, it's a providential relationship. Don't treat that relationship lightly. Be planted, serve under that leader, grow. Your mentors that God brings you, they are providential relationship. The life group or the small group that you belong to, that's a providential relationship. They can keep you accountable, keep you responsible, keep you growing and healthy in the Lord. All these things we need to nurture. So remember, to develop spiritually, to grow spiritually, there are 5 key essentials. That is, practiced at home, private disciplines, listening the Word of God actively, practical teachings received at church, personal involvement in the ministry, processing the pivotal events in a theocentric manner, and providential relationships, nurturing it and appreciating it. God bless you.